Hello friends, David Hogan, Mighty Tripod Acting Studio. How are you doing? This is an update from the studio, obviously. White backdrop. Let's talk very quickly about self-taping, backdrops, all that stuff. As you know, we teach a self-taping academy here at Mighty Tripod Acting Studio. It's a virtual class. We love self-taping. We love talking about self-taping. We love helping you make your self-tapes even better. Backdrops, having a neutral background is obviously essential. And I don't know when or how this all started. When I was a young lad. So there's a few casting directors in town, as you know, one of which their wall is painted blue, okay? So when they create audition videos for us, back in the day when we used to go to in-person, it was a blue background. When I first started teaching the art of self-taping, I'd always tell my clients gray and blue are industry standard colors, and I still think that's true. But you know what? I think white looks absolutely great. I see a lot of people taping against walls in their homes that are either white or off-white, and it looks really good. And at the end of the day, I really don't think the color of your background should matter at all. Actors are having to do so much more than we used to. We're having to learn so much and do so much from home to create audition videos. A lot is on our plate, and obsessing over the perfect backdrop or background color is insane to me. Obviously, if you have like a super crazy, very distracting color, that might be a problem, right? Don't tape against a green screen, okay? If you have the choice, blue, white, gray, those are great. Anyway, okay, now on to the update. We have a Camera One class, which is all about the audition and the business of the business. We have this class coming up. I've been teaching this class for a long time. It's a wonderful course for actors new to on camera, new to the industry, new to acting. It's a great class. We were going to do it in person. Unfortunately, because of Delta, we are moving to a virtual platform. We've done this class virtually before. It's very successful. I think our first class will be in person, but everybody will remain masked. But it'll be great to have some in-person time with people and to do our presentation and our lecture on how to succeed in this business, how to learn about the business side of the business, which is so crucial. We also have a Self-Tape Academy on the calendar. Check that out. And we are doing a lot of virtual coaching. I love coaching on Zoom. We can teach so much about acting, about self-taping, about the industry. We work with clients of all ages, all across the U.S., and it's really, really extraordinary, the things we can do now with the power of the internet and with the Zoom platform. It's quite amazing. Last but not least, how are you? Let me know. What's going on in your world? I've been very fortunate to have a lot of auditions lately. Haven't had a ton of bookings, but I feel like I'm putting together pretty decent work, and I just, you got to just keep stepping up to the plate. Keep putting in the work, putting in the hours, and always doing your best. There was something I was going to add. What was it? Oh, I'm going to start offering some one-day workshops and seminars. What do you want to learn about? Tell me. Maybe I can build something. I will be teaching a one-day seminar here pretty soon, all about the technical aspects of taping. I'll be talking about editing, exporting, file sizes, WeTransfer, YouTube unlisted, file renaming, video compression, all this stuff that seems to drive actors crazy. And now for just a little, I'm usually dishing, but right now I'm ranting. Casting Networks has changed things up. There's been an upgrade, a rebranding, a change. It's just a disaster, in my opinion. I don't know what's going on. There have been so many problems with Casting Networks lately. I've been seeing casting calls with just not the appropriate amount of information on the casting call, and I don't know how this information is getting to agents and then to us. I don't know where the communication is getting lost, but if I get a breakdown from casting networks and I can't find the rate information or all of the rate information, that's a problem. That's a real problem for me. I got an audition lately from my agent, and the rate was kind of low, so I checked in and they were like, oh, but the usage is X, which was quite a larger number, but that information was not available for me to see on casting networks on the audition, and it's just maddening. I don't quite understand why it is so hard to get this information to actors. There are so many frustrations, so many hurdles and obstacles. Casting and these websites should make it very easy for agents to get us the information and for us to access the information clearly and to know exactly, should I audition for this or not? Okay, that's the end of that rant. Every once in a while, you just gotta get it off your chest. And here's a tip. I was noticing this the other day when I was driving. If you've ever driven an automobile, especially around the Pacific Northwest, you've probably experienced frustration because there's a lot of traffic. But this is a lot about, and think about the idea that acting is reacting. I think that's very true. You can learn a lot just from that simple cliche. Acting is reacting. I don't have to get frustrated when someone cuts me off. I can actually just take a breath. I can take an extra moment, and instead of speeding up when I know someone needs to merge, I can slow down. I don't always have to rush to my appointments. I can make sure that I create time to get where I need to go by just leaving a little bit earlier. I think I have a lot more control over my reactions than I think I do, and I want to encourage you to think about that this weekend and into next week. You may not be able to control other people, but you may have control over your reaction. Sometimes it pays to think before you speak. Sometimes it really pays to breathe before you react. All right, that's it. I'll talk to y'all soon. Have a wonderful weekend. Cheers.